but when we have guests like this come in, this is awesome.
You guys have been so generous. Wizard World Comic Con in-house, in town, and you guys are here.
And we're bringing out the A-list celebrities, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody and their brother has seen Ghostbusters, so you recognize Winston here. Ernie Hudson is here with us. How are you, my friend?
I am so good.
It is so cool to have you here. This is one of the Ghostbusters.
I know.
Are you tired of hearing that song? Are you like, if I hear that song
No, I love
time.
it. I love being a part of it, and it's great. I don't play it at home.
It's not on your set, Ross.
Yeah, no, it's not. No.
So a lot of things have happened since that first movie came out, and you were cast in the role.
And I was casting role, yeah, and it was great being a part of it, and I've been blessed to have a wonderful career, I'm glad that the fans, you do a lot of movies, some they like and some they don't, so I'm glad this is one that people really respond to.
And now I'm going to follow up on what Jackie mentioned about the song and things like that, and every now and then somebody plays a role in a movie, and it's a character that is so memorable that for the rest of their professional career, you're always referred to it. I'll refer to you as that this morning. Does that bother you when that happens? Or is that something like a gold star on your chest?
Well, for me, it's a gold. If I had done Ghostbusters and that's all I've been able to do, then it would bother me. But I've been very blessed. I've done a lot of movies over the last 50 years.
Tell some folks some of the other movies you've done.
I was in The Crow. A lot of fans come to see The Crow. I did the series Oz. Did a movie called The Hand That Rocks the Cradle that some people this morning already mentioned. The Substitute, Miss Congeniality. So I've been very blessed. I just finished a movie with Kevin Sorbo called Gallows Road. I'm doing a series now with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin called Grace and Frankie
You're on
Netflix. Yeah,
I'm so excited for that show.
Yeah, it's a great show, and so I've been very blessed. So Ghostbusters is only one of many things that I've been blessed to do, and but I'm very proud to have been a part of it. But I never got really locked into. Actually, I was hoping I would, because I'm told when you get locked into a character, then they make movies and you make a lot of money. Pigeonhole me, I'm good, But in the meantime, I got to go get a job just in case they don't do the other Ghostbusters, which they never did. So I've been blessed to just be I'm a working actor.
But the brand is continuing as a new Ghostbusters movie is coming out, female version this time.
A female version,
but the name and the title still
there. I know nothing about it, so I hear all female, which when they said all female, it didn't sound like a great idea for me. But
cut out of the cast.
So, but I'm happy they're doing something.
I have to know, when you guys were covered with Mr. Stay Puft, is that?
The Marshmallow.
Yeah, Marshmallow Man. Yeah. What was that you guys were?
Well, it was actually it was marshmallow, and we had that for lunch. No, actually.
A lot of marshmallow.
No, it was kids. All that marshmallow. No, it was shaving cream, actually.
Shaving cream.
So you really couldn't eat it, and it wasn't a lot of fun.
Oh. Okay.
Was the behind the scenes there as fun as we would think it would be on that set?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, a lot of goofing around. The guys are great, but it was also a job. Like any job, people get on your nerves. I'm sure you guys never do with each other, but it happens, and so it was work. It was definitely work.
Jackie just talking about getting slimed and things like that too. So, but a lot of fun is also being had when you go out to these Wizard World events, and you have a chance to meet. Do you know what the numbers are now? They're talking 25,000 people.
Well, that's amazing. In San Diego, 180,000 people. This is something. It's a phenomenon that sort of is happening all over the world. People get a chance to come and meet the people that they've seen on TV and they've seen in the movies and the comics that they read as kids, and they're there, and I get to hear all the stories, all the Ghostbusters stories you can imagine, and it's fun. It's fun for me. It's fun to be appreciated, to get out of Hollywood, and see the people who love the movies. It's really amazing, I've done them for maybe 10 years now, and I've never heard of one violent incident at any convention. And that's pretty extraordinary. 180,000 people and not one incident.
And especially when you consider a lot of these characters have weapons.
A lot of these characters, yeah, that's right.
Superpowers.
Yeah, you hope it's not a real weapon. I mean, that's a sword. But yeah, no, I've never. And you see families with their children, and it's active. It's not like going to a zoo. It's people meeting people, hearing the stories, and I consider it a blessing.
Did you ever think when you were making this movie way back when that you'd be in a moment like you are today where people are coming up and telling you stories about watching the movie and carrying on that tradition for years to come?
No, I never, when you make a movie, you think, okay, the movie will come out, hopefully it'll do well, and then it'll disappear. But with modern day technology, it never disappears, and someone out there loves it, and they connect to it in a very different way, personal way. I've heard, story. There was one guy there with his baby. The baby had a wonderful little Ghostbuster outfit. And I said, that's extraordinary. You had to have made it. And then his mother said, no, I made it for him when he was a baby. Now his baby's wearing it. So it crosses generations, and it's a part of who we are, and I think that's really cool.
Did your life change dramatically after Ghostbusters, or was it just kind of a continual arc into your acting career?
Well, it changed dramatically in the sense that I signed, grocery bags at grocery stores. But I'm like, okay, where's the money? And I'm like, okay, I'm signing autographs, but no, I've always worked, and Ghostbusters. Didn't change that. So I've been very, very blessed to have always made a good living. But in terms of, suddenly there's a big bump, and now all of a sudden it didn't change in the way that I had imagined. I was a single dad when I did Ghostbusters, and and I got to get the next job. So I went into television. I did Little House on the Prairie and Bosom Buddies and Taxi and One Day at a Time and Different Strokes.
Wow.
So I just spread out more as an actor.
Right. And your child or children, is it something that they want to do?
My oldest son did a season on Oz, and he was in Candyman too, and he did but now he's in medicine, and so my second son is a musician, my third son is a writer, and my youngest son is a watchmaker. Wow. So they I go, whatever you want to do, good luck with that. But now,
when does your next project get up and going, or has it already started?
Well, the Netflix, we got picked up, so that's happening. I'm doing God Is Not Dead 2. We're shooting it in Arkansas, starting next week, I think. And like I said, I just really stay busy, and of course the Gallows Road. I've been doing some promotion for that. And yeah, just giving thanks and enjoying every minute, like this moment now. It's really, I appreciate you guys for taking the time.
Oh, we love
Well, thank you for taking time to come over here. Folks, you get to see him. He'll be here all weekend long. Ernie Hudson in Des Moines at Wizard World Comic Con. Make sure you stop by and say hi to him. It's been an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing everybody. Good.
We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day Live.